Okay, hello everyone, I am David.
And I am Jakub.
Welcome to our channel Newspeech. In this video, we'll be answering the question: does reading out loud, especially at home, help people with speech blocks?
That's right. As stammering is seen as a problem with people's speech, reading out loud seems to be reasonable advice. One might think that because someone has a difficulty speaking, they should practice their speech by doing lots of reading. We will focus on two groups of people who react completely differently when they have to read. One reacts positively and the other negatively. And of course, for some, the reaction might be a mix of the two.
Can you say a little bit more about the group which react positively?
This group of people prefers to read, perhaps because they don't have to think of what they will have to say. For these people, reading triggers a completely different style of speech. There are some who can read most things fluently.
This suggests that reading helps people to be more fluent and confident. Is that true?
It might be true for those who already enjoy reading and have lots of positive experiences. However, the other group of people reacts completely differently.
Why is that?
For them, reading can be one of the worst factors contributing to triggering speech blocks. The key problem with reading is that words cannot be replaced and the order cannot be changed, as one has to read exactly what is written down. For people who are used to hiding their speech blocks, carefully replacing their words, changing the sentence structure, and even by pointing to objects, this can be incredibly difficult.
Just looking at the words creates tension and a sense of fear, whether of letters or of words or of phrases. How do children experience reading at school?
Reading for the whole class can create a lot of trauma. One of the most stressful experiences is when everyone in the class has to read a particular sentence or a particular paragraph. A person who has speech blocks probably isn't even listening to what the others are saying. Instead, they focus on the sentence that they have to say, perhaps already saying it in their mind and trying to find the words which they know they might find difficult. When it comes to their turn, this creates even more pressure, as the different words and phrases which they were afraid of creates a lot of tension in their body. This means that their speech blocks are even more likely to occur.
So, why does reading out loud at-home network.
So, even if someone reads 500 pages of a particular book and they say it beautifully and fluently, it gives them no evidence and no confidence that they would be able to say this in a real situation where there are lots of different people and there are lots of different emotions. Reading at home isn't that useful, but it might be better if they read for someone else, such as for a parent or for a friend, and even explain what they're reading. In that way, at least they do some situational training.
Yes. Is reading not helpful at all?
It might be useful for someone who wants to process written words more quickly as they are saying them out loud, which is a difficult skill in itself. But essentially, it is a complete waste of time for someone who has emotional speech blocks. It is very important to practice in real rather than artificial situations, and ideally using newspeech.
Thank you for watching this video.
And thank you for listening.
And see you next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.